Thank you for viewing my channel. Today we'll study about important Indians 2025. Do like and subscribe. Firstly, the President of India, Draupadi Murmu, is 15th President of India since 25th July 2022. Born at Uparbeda village, Odisha, India, on 20th June 1958. The President of India is the head of the State of the Republic of India, the nominal head of the executive, the first citizen of the country, as well as the Commander-in-Chief of the Indian Armed Forces. The Vice President is elected indirectly by an electoral college consisting of members of both houses of Parliament, Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. The term of the President of India is 5 years from the date they assume office. Next, the Vice President of India, Sri Chandrapuram Ponusami Radhakrishnan, commonly known as C.P. Radhakrishnan, is the 15th Vice President of India since 12 September 2025. Born at Tirupur, Tamil Nadu, India on 4th May 1957, the Vice President of India is Deputy Head of the State of Republic of India. He is the Chairman of Rajya Sabha and ranks second in order of precedence of India. A Vice President is elected indirectly by an electoral college consisting of both House, Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. Term of the President of India is 5 years from the date they assume office. Next, the Prime Minister of India, Sri Narendra Modi, is 15th Prime Minister, sworn in 9 June 2024, born at Vadnagar, Gujarat on 17 September 1950. Prime Minister of India is the Chief Executive Officer of the Government of India. Prime Minister leads the government and has the real executive authority over military. The sitting Prime Minister ranked third in order of precedence of India and is appointed by the President of India. And the Prime Minister term can be up to 5 years, the same as Lok Sabha's term. Next, the Chief Justice of India, Bhushan Ramkrishna Gavai, is 52nd Chief Justice of India since 14 May 2025. Born at Amravati, Maharashtra, India on 24th November 1960. The Chief Justice of India is the Chief Judge of the Supreme Court of India and the highest rank officer of the Indian judiciary. Appointed by the President of India, Chief Justice of India ranks 6th in the order of precedence of India and can hold the office until they turn 65 years old. The Speaker of the Lok Sabha, Om Birla, is the 17th Speaker of the Lok Sabha since 19 June 2019. Born at Kota, Rajasthan, India on 23rd November 1962, the Speaker of the Lok Sabha is the presiding officer and the highest authority of the Lok Sabha. But the Speaker does not enjoy security of tenure and their term is subject to the pleasure of the House. That is, they can be removed anytime by the resolution of the Lok Sabha by majority vote. The tenure of the Speaker of the Lok Sabha is 5 years. Chief Election Commissioner of India, Gyanesh Kumar, is the 25th Chief Election Commissioner of India since 19 February 2025. Born at Agra, Uttar Pradesh, India on 27 January 1964. The Chief Election Commissioner of India has the Election Commission of India, appointed by the President of India on the recommendation of 3 selection committee headed by the Prime Minister and consisting of the Leader of the Opposition and Union Cabinet Minister. The term of the Chief Election Commissioner of India can be a maximum of 6 years or until they retain 65 years of age. The Comptroller and Auditor General of India, K. Sanjay Murthy, is the 15th Comptroller and Auditor General of India since 21st November 2024. Born at Andhra Pradesh, India on 24th December 1964. The Comptroller and Auditor General of India is the supreme audit institution of India. They are empowered to audit all the receipt and expenditure of the Government of India and the state governments. The CAG is appointed by the President. The term of the Comptroller and Auditor General can be a maximum of 6 years or until they attain 65 years of age. The Chairman of Union Public Service Commission, Dr. Ajay Kumar, is the 35th Chairman of UPSC since 15 May 2025. Born at Jalandhar, Punjab on 2nd October 1962. The UPSC is a constitutional body in India tasked with recruiting officers for all India services and the Central Civil Services Group A and B. The Chairman of Union Public Service Commission is appointed by the Appointments Committee of the Cabinet and can be 6-year terms or until the age of 65 years, whichever is earlier. Next, the Attorney General of India, R. Venkata Ramani, is the 16th Attorney General of India since 1st October 2022. Born at Puducherry, India on 13 April 1950, the Attorney General of India is the Chief Legal Advisor of the Government of India appointed by the President, and the Attorney General of India is not fixed and is determined by the pleasure of the President. There is no specific age limit or fixed terms, and the President can remove the Attorney General at any time. The Minister of Home Affairs, Amit Anil Chandra Shah, is the 31st Minister of Home Affairs since 30th May 2019. Born at Bombay, Maharashtra, India on 22nd October 1964, the Minister of Home Affairs is the head of the Ministry of Home Affairs of the Government of India. The chief responsibility is to maintain internal security of India. The Minister of Home Affairs is not fixed and the duration is determined by the government in power. The cabinet ministers are appointed for a tenure of 5 years, same as that of the Prime Minister. Minister of Finance, Nirmala Sitharaman, 30th Minister of Finance since 30th May 2019. Born at Madurai, Madras, India on 18 August 1959. The Minister of Finance is the head of the Ministry of Finance of the Government of India, appointed by the President on the recommendation of the Prime Minister of India. And the Minister of Finance is 5-year term. The Minister of Defense, Rajnath Singh, is the 29th Minister of Defense since 30th May 2019. Born at Babaura, Uttar Pradesh on 10 July 1951. The Minister of Defense is the head of the Ministry of Defense and a high-ranking Minister of the Government of India, appointed by the President of India on the recommendation of the Prime Minister. The Minister of Defense is 5-year term. The Minister of External Affairs, Dr. Subramaniam Jaishankar, popularly known as Dr. S. Jaishankar, is the 29th Minister of External Affairs since 30th May 2019. Born at New Delhi on 9 January 1955. The Minister of External Affairs is the head of the Ministry of External Affairs of the Government of India, appointed by the President on the recommendation of the Prime Minister. The Minister of External Affairs is 5-year term, subject to the term of Lok Sabha. The Minister of Railways, Ashwini Vaishnaw, is the 39th Minister of Railways since 30th May 2019. Born at Jodhpur, Rajasthan, India on 18 July 1970. The Ministry of Railways is responsible for the country's rail transport. He is appointed by the President on the recommendation of the Prime Minister of India. The Minister of Railways is 5-year term, subject to the term of Lok Sabha. The National Security Advisor, Ajit Doval, is the 5th National Security Advisor since 30th May 2014. Born at Giri Banesian, Uttarakhand on 20th January 1945. The National Security Advisor is the senior official on the National Security Council of the Republic of India and the chief advisor to the Prime Minister on national security policy and international affairs. Appointed by the Appointments Committee Cabinet, no fixed tenure is imposed on the office. The Cabinet Secretary, T.V. Somanathan, is the 33rd Cabinet Secretary of India since 30th August 2024. Born in Tamil Nadu on 10th May 1965. The Cabinet Secretary is the topmost executive official and senior-most civil servant of the Government of India. The Cabinet Secretary is the ex officio head of the Civil Service Board and the Cabinet Secretariat, the Indian Administrative Service. Appointed by Appointments Committee Cabinet, term length is 4 years. Principal Secretary to the Prime Minister of India, Dr. Pramod Kumar Mishra, is the 13th Principal Secretary to the Prime Minister of India since 11 September 2019. Born at Sambalpur, Odisha on 11 August 1948. The Principal Secretary to the Prime Minister of India is the administrative head of the Prime Minister Office, appointed by Appointments Committee Cabinet. Principal Secretary to the Prime Minister of India tenure ends when the Prime Minister term ends or when the Prime Minister is no longer in office. And the 14th Principal Secretary to the Prime Minister of India is Santikanta Das. Since 22nd February 2025, born at Bhubaneswar, Odisha on 26 February 1957, the Principal Secretary to the Prime Minister of India is the administrative head of the Prime Minister Office, appointed by the Appointments Committee Cabinet. Principal Secretary to the Prime Minister of India tenure ends when the Prime Minister term ends or when the Prime Minister is no longer in office. The Home Secretary, Govind Mohan, is the 38th Home Secretary since 23rd August 2024. Born at Uttar Pradesh on 21st September 1965. The Home Secretary is the administrative head of the Ministry of Home Affairs, appointed by the Appointments Committee Cabinet. The Home Secretary tenure is 2 years. The Defense Secretary, Rajesh Kumar Singh, is the 40th Defense Secretary since 1st November 2024. Born at Muzaffarpur, Bihar on 24th November 1964. The Defense Secretary is the administrative head of the Ministry of Defense, appointed by the Appointments Committee Cabinet. The term for the Defense Secretary of India is currently for a senior administrative services officer with no fixed duration, but the tenure is typically a minimum of 2 years with extension possible up to 4 years. Next, the Foreign Secretary, Vikram Mistry, is the 35th Foreign Secretary of India since 15 July 2024. Born at Srinagar on 7 November 1964. The Foreign Secretary is the topmost non-elected official and the administrative head of the Ministry of External Affairs. This post is held by the Indian Foreign Services Officer of the rank of the Secretary to the Government of India, appointed by Appointments Committee Cabinet. The term is currently 2 years. Chief of Defense Staff, General Anil Chauhan. General Anil Chauhan is the second Chief of Defense Staff since 30th September 2022. Born at Guana, Uttar Pradesh on 18 May 1961. The Chief of Defense Staff is the principal military authority and senior-most appointment of the Indian Armed Forces, appointed by Appointments Committee Cabinet, which is chaired by the Prime Minister. The term of the Chief of Defense Staff is currently 3 years or until the age of 65, whichever comes first. The Chief of the Air Staff, Air Chief Marshal Amarpreet Singh, is the 28th Chief of the Air Staff since 30th September 2024. Born at Delhi on 27 October 1964. The Chief of the Air Staff is statutory office held by the Professional Health of the Indian Air Force, the aerial branch of the Indian Air Force, appointed by the Appointments Committee Cabinet, which is chaired by the Prime Minister. The term of the CAS is currently 3 years or until the age of 62, whichever comes first. Chief of the Army Staff, General Upendra Dwivedi, is the 30th Chief of the Army Staff since 30th June 2024. Born at Madhya Pradesh on 1st July 1964, Chief of the Army Staff is statutory office held by the professional head of the Indian Army, the land force branch of the Indian Armed Forces, appointed by the Appointments Committee Cabinet, which is chaired by the Prime Minister. The term is currently 3 years or until the age of 62, whichever comes first. Chief of the Naval Staff, Admiral Dinesh Kumar Tripathi, is the 26th Chief of the Naval Staff since 30th April 2024. Born at Madur, Madhya Pradesh on 15 May 1964, Chief of the Naval Staff is statutory office held by the professional head of the Indian Navy, the naval branch of the Indian Armed Force, appointed by the Appointments Committee Cabinet, which is chaired by Prime Minister. The term of CNS is currently 3 years or until the age of 62, whichever comes first. Thank you for viewing my channel. Do like, comment, share, and subscribe.